How doing YouTube? It's your friendly gamer SmartEntity here. Today we're going to have a quick look at the new tactical alert Overtake that literally got released a couple hours ago as of the recording of this video. Now we are going to jump right into it. This is my second run, so I've got a bit of experience with it. With every single tactical alert that have released thus far, I have always criticized on how easy it is, on how not challenging it is. They put a conclave restriction, but it's still damn easy. With this tactical alert, it is still very easy, but I feel the developers have taken a very good direction. So this time we got no conclave restriction. The only restriction is you are only allowed to take a throwing melee. So in this case, most of us, as you can see on screen, have the glaive prime. Now I was actually trying to do this solo just before this mission. I was having no issues defending the cargo, but I was having difficulty supplying with enough energy. So then I decided to run with a squad, and it was just so damn easy because obviously all four of us are giving it energy. So the strategy we're employing here is pretty simple. So in this squad we got 2 Frost, a Mag, and a Vauban. Now this wasn't really, a hard thought strategy. It is pretty much just we join a squad and we just decide to roll with it. So what we basically done was the 2 Frost, one of it being me. We just basically cast Snow Globe here and there. There's no coordination. Most of the time we're actually casting at the same time, so wasting energy. But the strategy is pretty simple. You just constantly cast Snow Globe non-stop. And then the Mag is basically there to supply that extra bit of energy. And the Vauban basically just chucks Bastille here and there to try to limit some of the enemy incoming fire. Obviously you got nullifiers, which is not going to be that useful with Bastille, but the Snow Globe is more than enough to cover our backs. And as you can see, the other Frost runners basically just jumping in front and cutting a bit more Snow Globes. Now like I was saying, this is my second run. I've run with the same guy the first run as well, and there's basically no issues. We were pretty confident we can do it, no problem there. And one more thing I want to say that's quite good about this particular alert is at the end of it, we do actually get something quite decent. So for your first point, you get a Stratus emblem, and for your second point, you actually get, I believe it's a glaive stance. Now I will show that at the end of this when I get it. But I think it's a very good direction versus some of the previous rewards that we had, which was Catalyst, Reactor always good, but other than that, it's what credits, Stratus Emblem, not that encouraging. Now this time with the exclusive mod, I felt the devs have taken a really good direction in giving us something that's actually worth playing for. So there we go, it's pretty simple, we have plenty of HP to spare. If you're running by yourself, it is pretty hard here and there because you will run out of energy unless you have, you will run out of shield, unless you have shield restore packs. But running with 4 people, there's usually no issues. So there you go, my second point. You don't get much syndicate from it, no surprise there, because you don't really kill any enemies. I'll have a quick look at the reward we're gonna get, which is a stance, I believe. Here we go, email from the Lotus. There we go. Now for those of you that are interested, this is the build I used for that mission. I pretty much didn't change anything. It's a build I run with in tower. Obviously corrosive projection is pretty much useless, so you can easily switch that over for something like energy siphon. Or you can use the AMP aura to destroy to partially destroy corpus shielding. Only thing I could think of that could make this a bit more useful if you take out something like, I suppose, stretch or intensify, or one of the health mods. Not shield, but one of the health or armor mods, and put in Vega to add more shield. But as you can see, it's really not that big a deal. Like I was saying before, we didn't really, put forward a strategy. We just basically went with it, so it's pretty simple. If you guys are wondering about a Mag or a Vauban build, that's my Mag build over here. So, I mean, again, you can pretty switch this out for some like energy aura, and you can take out Rush or Vega to add that more energy. If you want to know a Vauban build, see if I got a Vauban build. I haven't used Vauban for a long time, so there could be a few mods missing. Yeah, so you can use something like this one. So again, it doesn't really matter which direction you're going at. You can easily take off something like Vitality and chuck in Vega just to add a bit more shield. But other than that, that's a pretty standard Vauban build. So overall, pretty simple tactical alert. I did enjoy it as
thinking,
far
operator.
as the gameplay goes, because
thought you'd
unlike
want
the
to know.
previous ones where I could easily do a solo, this one was a bit harder to do a solo just because of the energy, just because of the shield requirement. I keep on getting those two mixed up. Other than that, guys, leave in the comments below on how you guys find this tactical alert, and if you guys have any suggestion on how the devs can make tactical alerts better. Other than that, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.